Right, so welcome back to another episode of Ikinari Anata ni Koishiteiru. That's it, that's the name. It was quite difficult to remember. Yeah, so last time we left off, we just got to the bit where I was getting the shit beaten out of me by these two little girls on the screen here. What a lovely moment that was, getting called a virgin cockroach brother. But anyway, yeah, let's continue. I'm gonna try and remember the voices now. Sumigu, that's the... who is that actually? Is that... yeah.
Yes, I was sold to the family because I had debts, just like Donna.
It's expected of a virgin to coerce Sumigu with her weakness and turn her into your slave. If there were a virginity or proficiency exam, you would undoubtedly be the top scorer.
You're mistaken! I'm not making her my slave or anything. What's with that virginity proficiency exam? How the hell are you going to measure that?
By displaying your virgin powers, perhaps?
To who?
To the world, obviously.
That would just be shameful.
That's why I always say you're the shame of the Yanagise family.
The hell? If it's that shameful, then why don't you start with that sort of exam?
I was just giving a hypothetical example. You can't differentiate what's real and fake.
I thought I totally fucked up my voice already.
That's why virgins are so...
So he can't even distinguish reality from fantasy. Terrifying.
That's not true at all!
There are many sorts of interpretations for Donna, but it seems to Shushi-sama, Donna equals slave. A new definition is born. Sop.
Oh, don't stop making things up. There's no way anyone would read it that way.
Hey, Chuji!
Why are you crying, Onagase? Don't look at me like that. I didn't do anything.
You should know that admitting to your crime during the trial will give a bad impression to the judge. It will just make the sentencing worse. Sentencing?
I didn't commit a crime. And why are you assuming I would be declared guilty?
Well, you are a criminal.
I thought the bullying would stop.
You're a criminal? Chuji, please don't be one. It's wrong, you mustn't be a criminal.
I think I like her the best so far. You're mistaken! I would never commit a crime. I'm harmless and useful to mankind. She lifted me up into the air by my collar easily. It was like she was literally hanging me.
You mustn't. Are things really that serious? Is there really nothing I can do to help? Tell me, Shuji.
I can't breathe! She was strangling me. I was genuinely dying. But I somehow managed to grab onto Onagase's arm and lifted myself up to ease the pain. Anyway, there's something more urgent right now. Just look at the backyard!
The backyard?
Come on, Aika. Look at our backyard. I turned into something else. It's the reason I'm being so noisy. Look what happened to our backyard.
Oh, what's this?
Oh my.
See? I told you so. Aika and Ryu looked shocked as they stared towards the backyard. It seemed that they had finally realised the severity of this situation. Well, about bloody time. Cute! What?
It's a wall painting, isn't it? I've seen things like this in theatre sets.
So that's what it is. I thought buildings just sprouted up.
What? What sort of buildings can grow that fast? Even bamboo can do that.
It looks like...
Oh, shit, I know that.
It looks like a piece of well-done trick art. Quite impressive.
You have my utmost gratitude for your compliments. which means you made this Sumugu-san. Amazing!
I see. Though I would prefer it to look prefer it to look like the Itsukushima
Why can't I do this? I can't do her voice for shit. It changes every 5 seconds.
Oh, wouldn't that be a little weird?
Ryo always says weird things. If I had to choose an iron castle, it would be cooler.
And why would the head of Mazinga Z sprout up in my home?
I see. I didn't think of anything like that. But they do sound magnificent. I shall note them down as references for my next project.
No more projects. Stop making things like this.
What's so bad about it? Let's have breakfast already. We don't have much time left.
You're right. We're definitely going to be late.
It's not that late yet.
Yep, we can still make it.
Cockroaches run really fast, so I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem.
I'm not even sure what I'm basing her voice on anymore. I'm not a cockroach.
Sure. If you keep on slacking, you're going to be late, my virgin brother.
Stop calling me that already.
How about Mr. Virgin then?
Stop messing around! Just call me Nissan! It's 7:40 AM, but as Aika said, if we continue this endless argument, we're going to be late.
At any rate, let's eat breakfast first.
Fine, let's go then. An excited Onagase, an arrogant smiling Aika, a cold-looking Ryu, and our new tenant, Tsumugu. This was a day just like any other. No, wait. This was a day when my backyard was turned into the Palace of Versailles. This was also a part of my simple daily life, one that had no significant happenings whatsoever. And another day like that was about to start. Of course, that's just what I'm hoping for. If God exists, I want to tell him, "Give me back my simple everyday life!" And that looks like that's the end of the first chapter. Well, like the prologue chapter. And that beginning sounded a lot like Kuru Parade from come on. What's the name? I can't think of the fucking name. I'm too tired for this. It's not coming to me. It's not coming to me. Shit, that's really bad. Well, you should probably, if you recognise the name of the song, you'll know the name of the anime, but that's really bad that I can't think. Begins with T, I think? Anyway, it's one with Tiger. Oh, that's so bad! So bad. Toradora, that's it. Oh, jeez. That took way too long. Anyway, yeah, this looks like an interesting game so far. Got past the prologue now, so hopefully we'll be starting on with some choices. So let's start. I suppose I better save it there. Our school is unique with 2 campuses side by side. It's named Yutaki Hotai School. Until a few years ago even, short, it was 2 separate schools, St. Leon's Girls' School and Yutaki Boys' School. Due to the recent declining birth rate and the restructuring that followed, however, the 2 schools merged. Since then, the name and the uniforms of the school had a complete makeover. I get why the name of the school has the word Yutaki in it, but I was clueless about the word Hotai. Hotai. Putting the British accent on. There were rumours the director picked it because this was the 7th school built, but I still didn't quite understand. Why would he call it Hotai just because it's the 7th one anyway? By the way, currently at one of these 2 campuses.
Alright, I'll be going in here then, Nissan.
So you still go to that campus, Aika-sama?
That's right, I go to the other campuses in 2 years, but you guys will have already graduated by then.
Don't worry, you'll just have to repeat a year.
Why are you patting my shoulder?
Because it seems you won't have any problems doing that.
Repeating a year is a problem no matter how you look at it.
Don't worry, I'll be joining you guys wherever you all are at once classes end.
Oh right, the cultural festival is just around the corner.
Yup, Yutaki's Cultural Festival is a collaboration between both campuses.
I see. So, I assume it'll be fine for you to come over to our side.
Yup, I'll be joining you guys immediately after my work is done.
Got it. See you later then, Aika.
Okay, Nisama, see you. Never.
How could you easily say something so cruel with a smirk like that on her face anyway? As I sighed and looked towards Aika, she already had a smiling face, used specifically for small school. This brat is known throughout her school as a gentle, academically achieving athletic wonder. That abusive tongue and cold smirk were behaviours used only against me. This brother-sister relationship was terrifying. All the recent Eroge and light novels has such cute little sisters in them, so why is reality so harsh? Why was this little sister being so mean to her brother, you fucking fetishist? As these thoughts ran through my mind, Aika said something with a smile on her face.
Hey now, everyone in school is going to be looking at you. Pull yourself together like you always do, Nissan.
Ugh. Crap, I almost forgot. My specialised smile for school hours. Just like Aika, though for a different purpose. I too have my own smile just for school. After relaxing my cheek muscles, I tensed them up as much as I could. I couldn't really tell if I did it well or not, but I still straightened my back into a cool, upright posture. It's such a creepy smile. Good morning, Yanagisi-san.
Yanagise-san, senpai, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Prez. Oh, I'm someone important. That's unusual. Good morning. Yanagisi Chuje, the school student council president. Oh, wow. That is really unusual. Usually you're just some run-of-the-mill guy that gets lucky. But he's actually someone that is known. That is really unusual. I was reluctant to put up with this act, but I still greeted everyone back with the most natural smile I could muster.
You sure I'm as popular as ever, Shuji-sama?
Not really. Just watch.
It's the Vice President!
It's Ryu-san, good morning! Ryu bowed to them with a gentle smile, and like her indifference towards me, she's expressing herself naturally. Look, Ryu's more popular. Yukara Ryu is the Vice President of the Student Council. She has excellent grades, excels in sports, and is kind to everyone. Well, except me. Undoubtedly, she's a figure of respect for many students. While the students' respect for me came from a mere misunderstanding regarding a certain incident... Incident, eh? Ryu is someone who's definitely deserved of respect. In fact, the student council president wasn't supposed to be me, but her. Her popularity is the real deal, not mine.
Is that so?
Yep.
You're blocking my way, cockroach!
Ryu whispered in my ear in a volume no one else could hear.
Regardless of what reality is, you should be living up to your expectations of everyone at school, right?
Oh, guess you're right. She had interrupted me before I could even voice another word of complaint. Despite Ryu's cold attitude and verbal abuse against me, she would still tell me the right thing in crucial moments. So, she actually cared about me. I've known her for a long time. I know that, despite her abusive tongue, she's always worried about everyone, including me. That's the kind of person Ryu is. She's not so bad after all, then.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
I feel like my skin will petrify from your side, so I would appreciate it if you would look elsewhere.
With some kind of monster with snakes as hair now? I'll take back what I said earlier. She never said anything cruel, but cruel things towards me. I feel like I was the one being petrified.
Showing a face like that would make everyone feel uneasy. After all, you're a hero to everyone here.
A hero? That's a good question. Why am I a hero? That's something I want to know. Whoa! It's Onagase-san! Oh crap! Onagase-san's with them too! So she's really aiming for Onagase-san's and Yukawa-san's lives after all! Well, she's had her eyes set on them for a long time now. Huh? Huh? Ah! The moment Onagase shot a glance at them, a sea of people split just like in the story of Moses and the Ten Commandments. The power of her glare was incredible as usual. Many people ran away, and this created a path for her. But within her sulking expression was a hint of sorrow. It goes without saying that Onagase didn't want things to turn out this way. The students' misunderstanding of me was troubling, but again it's nothing compared to that of Onagase. I couldn't help but feel that after witnessing what happened, her abnormal strength aside, she's just a normal girl. But it seems that everyone misunderstood her, and she became a horrific figure in school. Onagase...
I don't mind. I'm used to this already anyway.
I see. She would always pretend to be strong like that, but I knew Onagase as a gentle, sensitive girl who will feel hurt more easily than others. Oh. And certainly she didn't want to be feared by people. I feel so sorry for her.
What's the matter, Chuji? Don't look at me like that. If you don't stop, you idiot, I'll beat you up. What? Did you hear that?
I think Onagase-san just insulted the prez. I heard it too. I think she just threatened to beat him up. Are they going to fight this early in the morning?
Prez certainly excels in sports and his studies, but this is Onagase we're talking about here.
Oh, don't worry, he has backup.
The eyes on the crowd focused on Ryu. We had Onagase, a monster in strength, and Ryu, an expert martial artist, face to face. Ryu's staying at my home complicated the conflict more, but I suppose I should put that off until later. At any rate, it seemed that all the students in the school had misunderstood Ryu as my bodyguard from Onagase.
Well, Yutoa-senpai is always hanging around Prez.
Ryu went over to Onagase and patted her head a couple times.
It's fine today, and I can understand how you want to stop and appreciate the weather, but standing here would be disruptive for the students passing by.
Ooh! Whoa! Dude, that's sick! Did that break Mach 1? But Yuto is amazing too! She blocked her attack easily!
Don't touch my head, Ryu. You can't do that, okay?
Understood. I'll keep that in mind for next time.
All the students assumed that the relationship between Onagase and Ryu was terrible. And they were half right on that. These two girls used to have a dog-cat relationship. Get dog! Before Ryu was a member of the disciplinary committee, while Onagase was thought to be the leader of the delinquents in the neighborhood. On one side was martial arts expert, and on the other was a girl with inhuman physical capabilities. With these two attending the same school, it was impossible for them not to clash against each other. But they're now living in the same house? Oh no! However, Onagase was gentle at heart, and Ryu was kind to everyone except me. It went without saying that these two wouldn't hate each other for very long. In fact, Ryu might have the best relations with Onagase in the school right now. But the other students thought otherwise.
Oh, hey, boss. Morning, boss. Don't tire yourself out early in the morning now.
You guys...
You're threatening the student council, aren't you?
No, I wouldn't do something like that.
Hey, Yanagise.
Huh? Me?
You ain't heard The Last of Us yet. Got that?
Oh shit. I'm not sure if I understand.
Just shut up. Come on, let's go, boss.
Alright.
After looking at us with a faint sign of reluctance in her eyes, she went off with them.
Well then, President Yanagise, we'll be late if we don't move along. We'd be able to see her in the student council room after school.
You're right. Sorry. Ryu and I trotted towards our classroom. And I think I will end it there. So... yeah, this is quite different to, like, normal visual novels I see, because you nearly always never see the protagonist unless, like, in a special scene sort of thing. But we're actually getting facial expressions of the guy, which that's quite different. It kind of works, it kind of doesn't, because obviously, like, you're the reader, so you're supposed to sometimes think, like, that's you, this Chuji guy. But then it's also good because it gives a much greater context into the story. So yeah, I am still thoroughly looking forward to playing more of this. Haven't had any choices yet, but then that was the same as No Sakura. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so I know to make more of these videos. And yeah, thanks for watching.